cue. There you go. Music.
Good morning, Illini. It's Friday, October 25th, and welcome to the show. I'm Rebecca Wood.
And I'm Patch Chasm. We have a great show for you today. We got homecoming. The Illini beat Wisconsin.
I know, it's such
that?
a big week. I'm so excited. And Halloween,
Halloween's
upcoming week.
Up. I already have seen a couple of Halloween costumes out and people having decorations, so I'm excited.
No, it's a big show. It's a big show. Well, let's take a look at what we've coming up on the show today. First, we'll cover the big win over homecoming weekend.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
Yeah, that was awesome. I was there, so we'll definitely talk about that.
Super exciting.
Then we'll see what fall treats GMI Madeline Foster and Joey Lagatuda tried out.
Oh, I know. Those look real good. I'm excited to show that. And we'll get a sneak peek on the upcoming production of Carrie the Musical.
I love the movie, so I'm definitely going to be there.
I'm excited to see it. Good
morning,
Illini.
Illini.
Well, to kick off the show, let's catch up on the highlights of this week with another edition of On Campus.
As the saying goes, on Wednesdays, Illini, we wear orange. Last week, Student Alumni Ambassador and RSO on campus hosted I Love Illinois Week.
Students on the quad wearing orange received free Illini gear and snacks. The organization hopes to spread enthusiasm, energy, and resources to students and alumni. I think this really, really boosts the morale here on campus, especially around homecoming. This orange and blue, people love it.
Yeah, free food, first of all, is a college student's best friend. So that's amazing.
I saw a million people wearing orange and quad just to get those like little donuts that look so good though, the orange and blue.
I wasn't even, like, I couldn't make it because I had class, but I wish I could have.
I know, I was going to say, you could have gotten the free donuts and stuff.
Free food. There certainly were a lot more people wearing orange on campus this week after the Illini football upset 6th-ranked Wisconsin last weekend. The Fighting Illini topped the Badgers 24-23 for their first win over a ranked Big Ten team in 12 years. Campus has been buzzing all week about the big victory. Many students are talking about the renewed optimism for the football team. Let's hear what one student had to say about the big win.
Because it was the homecoming game, it gave us a lot of confidence. There were so many people there, and I feel like the football team feels like now they have some expectations going into future games. So I'm feeling confident. I'm excited.
Thank you.
So Patrick, you were at the game,
I
weren't
was
you?
there.
Oh my gosh, how was it?
I was there. It was awesome. I was considering, wasn't even going to go, but my roommate was like, hey, like, let's go to the game. Like, it's homecoming, might as well.
You probably didn't think much of it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we're gonna lose big time. But I ended up going. He was like, hey, like, I got a free ticket for you, so I went for free on top of it.
Oh my gosh.
I went, was gonna leave early at the third quarter because it looked like we were gonna lose, but he kept on saying, hey, we're gonna stay. So he's really the hero of the story. Stayed. Rushed the field, and that will be the greatest football game I think I will ever see.
Probably the greatest moment of your Illini career.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, after our campus was introduced to Alma Otter and Champ last year, now a new animal is staking its claim to be our new mascot.
LAS senior Spencer Halsey created a design featuring a kingfisher bird in hopes to make our new mascot. She presented her design to the Illinois Student Government Public Relations Committee, where she says it was met with positive reviews. Halsey says she chose the bird because its natural colors are orange and blue. The bird is also native to Illinois. The student government has discussed having a vote for the bird. If they do, they have to have a 2/3 vote to pass it, and it will be passed on the student vote after that, just like Alma Otter last year. Alma Otter wasn't a big success, but I actually think this bird is a really good idea.
I think so too. It's really cool. I mean, seeing the pictures of it, it's so pretty.
Yeah,
that orange and blue. I mean,
right.
What are the odds that a natural colors in nature would be these bright orange and blues?
Exactly. We need a mascot roaming the sidelines, pumping people up. Because our student sections, they need a little bit more energy.
I think it would definitely add to the whole atmosphere.
Yeah,
definitely.
Absolutely.
Well, as discussion ignites over a new mascot, it has begun to fizzle over the now old cams.
That's right. The destruction of cams on Daniel Street has officially begun. Students have even claimed souvenirs by taking pieces of the building to keep the memory of cams alive. Speaking of memories, check out what one worker had to say, reminiscing about his first day on the job.
The main quad alma mater.
Very laid back. Everyone wanted to tell jokes. I actually had to kick someone out my first day, so I felt really official at that point. But yeah, ever since day one when I walked into Cams, put that orange shirt on, it just always felt like a family. Like we say, we're a Camly and we always will be, even when we graduate. So.
That orange shirt, you know?
Yeah, it's the orange shirt. I saw people were taking off the letters too. They ripped down the Cam signs themselves and got to keep
yeah.
it. So.
It was wild, I heard. I mean, that night. I mean, I was there for a little while, but I left early. All I heard was that afterwards it's almost like memorial. People were like candlelighting, like so upset, taking down whatever they could. I know some people wanted to go to the demolition and like grab boards still, and it's like I need to save whatever I can. I got texts in group chats of people like, look what board I got. We're like, it's a board. You know, it's even like from Cams. Like, no one can even tell.
You're going to throw it in your room and probably never touch it again.
No one would ever know.
Yeah.
But well, campus closing isn't the only major change to campus over the years. With UI7 news correspondent Erica Finke out this week, we look to our news correspondent Kenya Williams to show us how alumni reacted to our ever-changing campus.
The main quad, alma mater, and Grange Grove are all highlights of the University of Illinois campus. But for 2019 graduate Jada Saab,
October, everything looks so different.
Coming back to campus seems harder than it is.
Like the skylines are different, like I feel like so many of the buildings are different. And I know when I come back next year and the year after that, I'm not gonna know where so many things are, how things look anymore.
Saab worries that changes will cause more harm than good.
Sometimes changing a lot of the buildings and stuff and like expanding is always great, but how are we going to keep that Illinois feeling? And I'm scared that all the construction and all the change might damage that feeling of like Illinois and being at home, you know?
Despite the changes, traditions continue to bring alumni like Frank Hackman back to campus.
It's a family tradition. My other son went here, and daughter-in-law went here. A lot of relatives went here, so many generations of my family have been to camps.
Just for fun and for family events.
Yeah, we came up here almost every Mother's Weekend. We'd always stop in Cams.
Although many cultures are changing at U of I, such as establishments closing and construction on Green Street, many traditions are still living on, such as the Illini Shuffle.
Because at Illinois, you create your own home, you create your own family with the people that you meet. So no matter where you go, you'll always have those traditions.
In Champaign-Urbana, Kenya Williams, Newsbreak.
Well, honestly, such a big weekend for alumni to come back to campus. I mean, homecoming, camp closing, and this huge win. I mean, it just seemed wild.
It was the perfect homecoming weekend.
Yes.
I know if my favorite tradition personally is when after we win the football games, we sing Hail the Orange together.
Yes.
It's fun, mostly when it's winning games and then rubbing in their face.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think it was such a great weekend for them. It is, I think, any weekend for them to come back, but especially this time. I think you could just tell the spirit was in the air completely. Like,
absolutely.
That Illini spirit.
Now, homecoming was all about football, but a lot more has happened on campus with our Illini sports teams, including a very tough road for Illini volleyball.
Let's check out what Illini Sports Night correspondent Alex Aguilera has to say about this week's highlights.
We're back again, Illini fans. I'm Alex Aguilera, and this is your Illini Sports Night Quick Hit. Illinois volleyball will be glad to be home after a tough road trip this past week. The 17th ranked Illini had to face 3 top 10 opponents in just 6 days. After losing to Wisconsin and Minnesota last night, the Fighting Illini fought Penn State hard, but came up short. Illinois went up 2-0, but the third set belonged to the Nittany Lions. After leading the fourth set, Penn State battled back and took the Illini to a 28-30 decision, finally taking the fifth set for a Penn State victory. The Illini are back Saturday for Pink Night, hosting the Ohio State Buckeyes. Basketball season is heating up, and we have proof. Check this out. Last week, Kofi Cockburn ripped off a rim at practice. They had to go in and fix it. Illini basketball posted a pic on Instagram with hashtag Kofi problems. Not a bad problem to have if you ask me. The season kicks off on November 1st against Lewis University. And finally, get your signs ready, wrestling fans. The Illini bring it the smackdown again. Illinois wrestling starts its season November 2nd in Lansing, Michigan at the MSG Open. That's my time. This has been your Illini Sports Night Quick Hit. See you next time.
Yeah, I mean, Penn State volleyball is really good. They dropped those 3 sets, and Illini lost.
I know, what are you going to do? Hopefully the morale still stays high, you know. And like we were saying earlier, at least those games are going to be inside, because football, I know, is going to get a little chilly for not only the players, but definitely us who want to go to these games, especially after that. So now let's send it over to our GMI meteorologist, Will Smith, with today's weather.
Will Smith here, coming at you with a forecast for Friday afternoon going into this evening. Right now, nothing too particularly interesting happening today. It's just going to be overcast, small chance of rain toward the evening, but I don't think that we're actually going to see any precipitation, and if we do, it's just going to be sprinkles. Right now, let's go ahead and look at the current conditions. Right now, we're sitting at around 49, 50 degrees if you're in the middle of an urban area. AccuWeather real feel, 45 degrees as about 60 to 75 minutes ago. Probably a little bit higher than that right now. For the rest of the day, again, we're just looking at overcast skies. Nothing too crazy in terms of temperature advection. It's going to stay fairly normal until tomorrow, at which point it's going to rain. So we'll talk a little bit more about that coming up in our weekend forecast. But for now, pass it back to you guys inside.
Thanks, Will. I really hope it doesn't rain this weekend.
I know.
Well, coming up, our show takes a spooky spin as we prepare for Halloween.
That's right. Stay tuned for our tricks and treats.
Talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
Red shirt. Blue shirt, yellow shirt, oops. Yellow pants, red pants, green pants, oops.
Oh, sweetie. Okay, you know what? Let's take off his sweatshirt. Get rid of pictures of him. You don't have to look at him. Goodbye, Dave.
Mom, you don't understand. He's tagged in like 400 of my posts.
I can cut out tags.
No, that's not how it works.
What is a tag?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care would love to share their firsts with you.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Not yet. Welcome back. Homecoming may be over, but Halloween is right around the corner. We're starting off with treats here at GMI.
GMI Madeline Foster and Joey Lagatuda went to search for the perfect pumpkin coffee. Take a look.
ILL.
I.
Orange.
Blue.
Pumpkin.
Spice.
Lattes. What is a white pumpkin cold brew?
I've never seen a white pumpkin in my life.
How do we know which one's the best one to taste?
Oh my god. I guess we'll just have to taste them all, probably.
All right. Should we really?
Let's do it.
I don't have my wallet. Wait, no, I really don't.
I got it. Let the record show it's on me. interesting. Maybe on like a warmer fall day, it could be like a 7.
Okay, that's not very good though. Tastes like pumpkin frosting. I would give it a solid 8.
Liking this on the top. I'm liking this.
Artistic.
Yeah. Taste, exceptional.
Exceptional.
Seasonal vibes, pretty good. I'll give it like a 9.3.
This is what we came in here looking for,
Yeah.
you know? So let's see if it lives up to the hype. I think the classic is the winner.
Oh, really?
What, really?
Gotta stick with the classic.
Gotta stick with the classic. I'm telling you what, it's got the pumpkin, it's got the spice, it's got the latte. We gotta know the tiebreaker is, so we have to get the reinforcements ready. Who wants to try them first? Pumpkin chocolate cheesecake.
Had much more of a mocha flavor, and the emphasis was much more on the chocolate than on the pumpkin, which was disappointing if you're expecting like pumpkin cheesecake.
Who won? That's what we do.
We can rock, paper, scissors.
We could rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh! Saw it here first, folks. Classic always comes through. You know what? No hard feelings. Wait. Sorry you lost.
You're gonna Venmo me, right?
Oh my God. Hello, Mom?
Wait,
hey, what's up?
Well, I love this because, yes, this season it is pumpkin spice everything.
Absolutely.
I mean, my dad says it tastes like a candle every time that I'm like, I claim that it's decent. He's like, oh my gosh, no.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, I think I get those pumpkin spice Cheerios.
Yeah, pumpkin spice donuts.
Right?
Delicious.
I like pumpkin spice lattes, but it has to be like an occasion.
Yeah,
you know?
it's never been a big coffee guy, but if I had to choose a coffee,
pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice.
You have to.
It's a no-brainer.
Exactly.
Well-
Sure. Well, transitioning to tricks now. Have you ever seen the movie Carrie?
I have seen the movie Carrie and big fan of it.
There you go.
Well, Illini Student Musicals are putting on Carrie the Musical, and Paige wants to go check out the inside scoop on this mysterious show. Check it out.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Paige Blanzy here on the set of Carrie the Musical. I'm joined by director Kaylee Hallberg. Kaylee, can you tell me a little bit about Carrie?
Yeah, Carrie is the story of a girl who was bullied at school, and she gets powers basically. And at first, she's like struggling with her powers and struggling with everything that happens. And a girl named Sue decides that she wants to take her under her wing and kind of try to help her make her life better. So she asks her boyfriend to take her to the prom. And at that prom, one of the mean girls, Chris, decides to drop blood on Carrie. And this unleashes Carrie's powers in full force and wreaks havoc on the town, and it's kind of fun to see that all play out on stage.
And of all scary musicals you could have chosen, how did you end up choosing Carrie?
Yeah, we chose Carrie because of like the aspect. There's so many real things in the show, like bullying and domestic violence and all that kind of stuff. Like it deals with real issues, especially in 2019. So we were like, why not bring it here?
Yeah, and with the real issues in the costumes now too, is there a lot of fake blood that goes into these costumes?
Yeah, we're using a mix of water and homemade blood, but there's a lot of it, definitely, yeah.
And you're a senior. Is this your first play you've directed before?
No, I actually directed ISM's Mamma Mia last fall. Yeah, and that was a lot of fun too.
And how do you now translate Mamma Mia to Carrie?
Yeah, it's been hard, but I have a lot of the same actors, so it's nice to see so many familiar faces, and they're willing to work on something so different from that, which is always great.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking to us. Make sure to come out next weekend to see Carrie the Musical at Lincoln Hall. And good morning, Illini.
This is super exciting. I honestly want to go out because I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, in the movie, there's an awesome scene where they pour the blood like on Carrie, and that's like what sets her off. They're apparently doing that in the musical.
Really?
So that's gonna be really exciting to see how they do that live. Like I'm definitely want to see that happen.
I'm curious. We even have Shelby here in the studio. She's in the show, so even more of a reason I think to get out there and see it. And honestly, I feel like we'll see a lot of Carrie costumes this year on campus.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite horror movie or?
I really like Silence of the Lambs.
Okay.
I don't know. I've always really like. It's kind of like creepy. You know, I like the creepy ones. I don't like the demony ones, but
those ones are tough. I'm a big American Horror Story fan. So
oh, are you? Okay. Well,
love
it's
that.
very much a season for that. You know, I feel like anything this time of year, I'm willing to pop in and watch. I think it's really great.
Absolutely. Well, Halloween is less than a week away, which means cuffing season is right around the corner.
Luckily, GMI's Jose Zepeda is already cuffed, so he had the perfect partner to look for Halloween costumes with.
Good morning, Illini. I'm Jose Zepeda, and with Halloween coming up pretty soon, I'm here to pick up a couple's costume with my girlfriend. The trouble is, though, I have no idea where she went.
Boo. Hello.
I'd like to solve the puzzle. What is GMI?
Jose, that's not the right game show, dude.
Oh.
Jose, I told you, we're supposed to be here, but we're all the way over here. You're ruining our whole schedule, the whole vacation.
I wanted to go there. I thought we agreed on that.
No, we didn't, dude. We didn't. Whatever, let's just head to dinner, I guess. Oh, sorry, dude. Wait. Dude, I told you wizard, not wizard.
Well, looks like we need to go back to the drawing board. Good morning, Illini.
That was our director, Jose Zepeda. Don't you watch daytime television, man?
Yeah.
Come on, Jeopardy?
Come on. Yeah. Well, you should not be the one talking here. We said cuffing season earlier, and this kid thought about cuffing your jeans. Not a big cuffing guy.
Nope.
But
I don't like cuffing my jeans anyways, but.
No, at least you got these going on, though.
Yeah,
What are you being for Halloween? Do you know yet?
Well, I'm a bunny right now, but I
Okay.
think I'm going to be a rock star this year.
A rock star?
Yeah.
What are you doing
I'm
with that?
I'm not sure who I want to be, but maybe.
One year I was Michael Jackson, so if you want to borrow my dad's old jacket.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was actually very similar looking, I think.
Can you do the moonwalk?
No, but I did that thing, when you go up on your toes. I'm not gonna do it now, but I was
little-
like, oh yeah, we have a really great photo of me doing that in front of my house with the glove and the hat.
Yeah.
I totally pulled it off.
Well,
great. Let's head over to Will Smith, our GMI meteorologist, with another look at the weekend weather. Will, how's it looking?
Well, not too great. I was thinking to myself this morning, if you don't know what to be for Halloween, you could always try your luck as being a meteorologist. Going into the forecast for this weekend, what we're looking at is a system moving in from the southeast, which is going to bring some rain to our location by Saturday. But again, tonight, we'll get around a high of 55, low of 42. Tomorrow, at about 10 o'clock, no later than, I would say, we're going to start getting rain. It's going to get up to around 57, down to 46 at night, but it's going to stay raining all the way up until about midnight. Moving into Sunday, system's going to kind of clear out. High is 62 as the sun starts to peek through, but again, another cold wave coming through during Monday, bringing temperatures down to 41 by midnight on Sunday, and even colder Monday morning. Now, we're going to look at a couple of weather graphics. The first one is vertical vorticity. It's like an atmospheric whirlpool that sucks air up and causes rain. You'll notice the red stuff, which is bad, is going to be right over Illinois on Saturday. We're looking at Saturday afternoon going into Saturday evening right here. That big purple spot right over us, and that's going to cause some rain. Sunday, it's going to clear on out of here, causing some clear skies, but you can see that another big dip of cold air coming toward us. Now, we're going to look at the reflectivity, which is basically the forecasted rain by the North American model. The green stuff, that's rain. About Saturday at 10 o'clock, what we're looking at right here, we're going to see the rain starting in our location and lasting pretty much the whole day until Saturday evening, which is right here. Then, again, it's going to move on out. Skies are going to clear up, but you see those blue lines encroaching toward us, going to get more cold air by Monday afternoon. So, remember, it's always sunny, even if there happens to be the planet Earth or some clouds in the way. That concludes my weekend forecast. Back to you guys inside.
Well, the Halloween fun continues next week, and some of our friends at GMI are already scared.
Yeah, Connor Seco and Liam Dwyer are preparing for their trip to the haunted house on Sunday. Let's see what's going on.
I don't think I'm cut out for this.
It's 2 haunted houses, okay? You go in, you pretend to get spooked a little bit, then you're done. I mean, what's the worst that could even happen?
I've seen a lot of horror movies, and that stuff terrifies me. Like, I don't even like thinking about it.
Listen, okay? Watch last year's video, just sit down, eat some popcorn. If you're still terrified by the end of it, you're still going, but I'm gonna feel just a little bit bad for you, okay?
Fine.
All right. This was a bad idea. Oh my God.
Don't go in there. He has a chainsaw.
Thank heavens I'm not there.
So I'll take that as a no for the haunted house then.
I'm gonna hate it, but I'll do it anyways.
It'll make great television. At least I don't have to go in.
Dude, you're coming with me.
I hope their trip turns out well, though. There's these haunted houses, you know?
I've never been a haunted house guy.
Really?
I was always a little scared of them when I was younger. I would not go near them.
Yeah.
But now, as I got older, I just get to love them.
Kind of
That was fun.
suck it up and go. I
Yeah.
know at first, too, when I was younger, you go to the pumpkin patches, I think, with our family. Some of them had these haunted houses that I feel like I'd always freak out. I would never do. But then eventually, I feel like when you get middle school, high school, your friends are like, you have to do it. So
Yeah, you can't
you can't be the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
I mean, there's a million things to do in the fall anyways.
know.
I feel like,
It's
especially around
awesome.
here on campus.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a million of these Curtis apple orchards. I mean, you see all the pictures,
Yes,
right?
it's all over Instagram right
Yeah.
now. On top of that, you've got the pumpkin ice lattes.
Which
that-
you can get at Curtis Apple Orchard, you know. I mean, you get those donuts you said.
Yes,
Also Curtis
exactly.
Apple Orchard.
Dunkin' Donuts is a typical area.
I know, I know. And with
I
Dad's
wish we
weekend next week, I feel like I want to possibly bring my dad too and be
Exactly.
like, look at all these. I feel like they seem kind of family run, or I don't know if it actually is or not, but
Absolutely.
no, it's good season for it.
That too. Are you carving a pumpkin this year?
Oh my gosh, I was trying to get my family to do that. I've been trying to get my friends to do it too. If anything, I'm going to get people to paint them or something. Want to make a line. Have
That's
you
the
been
better
carving
way.
them?
I haven't yet, but it is one of my favorite things to do. I'm a big
For
pumpkin
October
seed
ends.
fan.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're baked pumpkin seeds, they're delicious.
Actually, yeah, I know. I'll put
Yeah.
those in granola mixes
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
no,
so
that's
good.
a good treat to have nowadays.
So it's easy to do. You carve the pumpkin, take the seeds.
Okay,
Use the seeds.
resourceful.
Exactly.
That's good. You might as well use it somehow. I mean, Illinois, what's the #1 producer of
We are,
pumpkins?
yeah.
So I mean,
The capital-
you
the capital
definitely
of
have
the
the
world.
resources here.
Yeah.
Well, that's our show for the week.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And be sure to send us more ideas at goodmorningillini@illinois.edu.
Thanks for tuning. We'll be right back next Friday morning at 10 a.m. for an eerie episode.
Make it a great day.
And good morning, Illini.